Hello, very good evening. If I'm audible and visible to you, type yes in the chat box. Okay, great. Thank you so much for letting me know that I'm audible. And let us start the session today. So I welcome each and every one of you for this day 9 of our 10-day detox challenge. Right? I'm so excited for today's session. How many of you are excited to know? Great. Great. So let me ask you a question here. How many of you are attending every day, taking notes and practicing all these habits which we are discussing? Type I in the chat box. Okay, wonderful. So first and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation to each one of you for your incredible commitment to this 10 days detox challenge. Because I know life is busy for everyone here, right? But you choose to enroll and you choose to attend every day. That is truly inspiring. This indicates that you made health as your number one priority over everything else in the life for the last few days, right? By attending the sessions, taking the notes, practicing the new detox techniques every day. My dear friends, you have taken a big step towards your better health. So let's make the last 2 days as powerful as transformative as it was, right? So we started our detox challenge with the liquid detox, right? So we understood the importance of having water on an empty stomach and drinking water throughout the day. And we understood the importance of detox juice and detox tea, right? And then we have seen the importance of diet detox, right? What are the mistakes we are making with respect to the diet, and what is the ideal time to have the dinner, and we have seen what does the balanced lunch plate look like, and we have seen what is the best time as well as the best way to take the breakfast, right? And then we have seen breathing practices. Every day in the morning you have been practicing the breathing practices and yoga, which is helping you to become more consistent person when it comes to practicing the better lifestyle, right? And then we have seen the importance of sleep, right? And we have seen the natural ways to get into the deep sleep. And the most important thing is we have seen the importance of colon health, right? How it can be the source of the diseases or how it can be the cure of the diseases, right? And then yesterday we have seen the wet pack, right? How many of you started implementing the wet pack? Type I in the chat box. Okay, great. So many of you. So my dear friends, let me ask you a few questions. Type I in the chat box if you can resonate with following things, whatever the questions I'm going to ask. How many of you started following the new habits, new healthy habits after joining this detox challenge? Type I in the chat box. Okay, great. And type what is the habit which you started following, right? Type out the name. Is it water, detox tea, detox juice, or having early dinner, or is it having balanced lunch? So what is that habit? Okay, great. All wonderful. Very nice. Great. Wonderful. And let me ask you one more question. How many of you started seeing some results after following these practices? Type R in the chat box and share what are the results you are getting for the last 9 days since you have been following these practices. So what improvements you have seen? Is it about reducing the acidity or reducing the burning sensation, or is it is feeling light, reducing the bloating, improving the sleep? What is that? Okay, I can see so many over here, right? Reduction in acidity, bloating, no acidity since I started, feeling light, excellent. Okay, reduced constipation. Very nice. Okay, wonderful. So many of you have seen a lot of results, right? My dear friends, let me ask you one more question. How many of you started believing that you can reverse your health issues naturally without medications after starting this challenge, after following all these practices? Type N in the chat box. N means natural, right? You can heal any of these health issues, right? You can reverse any health issue naturally without medication by simply making changes in the diet and lifestyle. Okay, great. So many of you. And type yes in the chat box if you can resonate with any of the following things. Do you start to feel a positive shift in your energy and overall health for the last 9 days? Type yes in the chat box. Okay, great, great, wonderful. And do you believe in your ability to transform your health with the right guidance? Do you believe that if you have a step by step guidance from a person who has the expertise, do you think that you will be able to transform your health? You will be able to come out of any of the health issues with the step by step guidance, with the hand holding? Okay, great, 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 wonderful. And my dear friends, did you find value in this detox program which you enrolled? For the past few days, we have been learning, we have been implementing all the things. Type valuable in the chat box. Yes, great. Yeah, you can share your feedback, whatever it may be, right? Okay, great. Okay, valuable, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. And how many of you got relief? Type R in the chat box. During these 9 days itself, because you have been following these practices, right? You got some relief. Wonderful. My dear friends, I want to take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate how serious you are about solving your health issues, right? With the real, natural, and lasting solutions, right? Because out of 10 crore people in India who are suffering from these digestive problems, only 500 people attended the workshop. Out of 500 people, only 120 people enrolled for the program, and they are taking action every single day, right, to reverse these issues naturally, right? Because it's easy to look for some quick fixes, right? But each of you has chosen to go deeper and decided to make the real life changes, right? This shows your commitment to your health and well-being, and that's truly inspiring. Thank you for being so dedicated. And I understand that you pushed your comfort zone, right, for the last 9 days. I know that it takes a lot of courage or a lot of commitment to step out of your comfort zone, to make changes in your diet and lifestyle, right, to invest in yourself. Each of you have done the exact thing, right? And how many of you agree that if you can commit for a system, right, a systematic process, you will get the results? Type A in the chat box if you are someone who believe that if you commit to a process for a few days, few weeks, you will get the results. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I know most of you said that you practiced majority of these techniques which we discussed and you got some relief. But my dear friends, this detox might have given you some confidence that you can get the relief completely without medication, right? But the purpose of starting this journey is not just getting some relief, right? Getting relief is good, but our finish line is reversal, right? How many of you agree with me that I'm not satisfied with just relief, though I'm getting the relief, though I understand all these practices, but my goal is to reach the finish line, which is the reversal of these issues and reaching the peak potential, reaching the ultimate health, the peak health. Okay, so many of you, right? My dear friends, to reverse, we need to fix the other three important stages of our digestive system, right? So, what am I talking about? Yes, right. So on day one, we have seen if you are someone who is suffering from any acidity or digestive problems or any kind of health issues, right? What we need to do, we need to fix all these four stages of digestion so that it will start healing your body in many different angles so that you will be able to come out of your health issues naturally, right? And so far we are almost done with the detox, right? We have been discussing all the detox techniques and you have been practicing it and you have seen the results. So till now, we completed this step called elimination, right? For the last 8 days, 9 days, our objective is to make changes in our diet and lifestyle so that all the toxins and all the waste which has been accumulated in our body for a very long time is being eliminated and your body is prepared for healing, right? So now is the time to embark on a healing journey where we need to fix the other three stages, right? Ingestion, taking in the right food that heals your body. Number two, making sure that your stomach is producing the enough digestive enzymes and stomach acid properly, and making sure that your body absorb all the important nutrients which you are taking in the form of food, right? So that's why we are almost done with the step one, that is detox, and we are going to enter into the healing, right? So in the healing process, we are going to understand exactly what are the tools and techniques we need to use to start healing from our body with a more personalized and individualized approach, right? How many of you remember on the first day I shared with you, right? So this is your disease reversal journey, and this is the step one. And I want you to consider it as a 4 months journey, right? Why I told you to commit for at least 3 to 4 months? Because all of the damage we have done to our digestive system over a period of 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, right, cannot be simply reversed and eliminated within just 10 days, right? So you need to continue the health journey for another 3 months so that all these root causes can be completely reversed from the roots, right? So we are done with almost 20% of the journey and we are about to embark on the rest of the 80%, right? So detox is, the purpose of the detox is to making you understand how you can get relief from the symptoms with the natural ways, right? By making little changes in your diet and lifestyle and detoxing your body from inside, cleansing your entire digestive system, right? But the purpose of healing is to reverse these issues by fixing the root causes through personalized diet and supplementation plan, right? So, my dear friends, when it comes to health, the right mindset is very important, right? You know, there are two kinds of mindsets, illness mindset and wellness mindset, right? Illness mindset is someone who does not pay attention to his health until he gets a health issue or until he feels ill, until he goes to hospital, until he is there on the hospital bed, right? Then they start prioritizing their health, then they start making changes, right? My dear friends, it's the wellness mindset with which we are operating for the day one, right? So it doesn't matter whether you have a health issue or not, it's always about making our health number one priority and following some basic health practices that can heal our gut from inside, right? Let me ask you a question. Can you get six pack in 10 days if you are obese like this? If you are overweight, can you get six pack in just 10 days, 15 days? Yeah, not possible, right? You are right. Yes. Because it takes some time and practice, right, to be able to reach from here to here, right? Same way, if you are suffering from any chronic health issues, it takes minimum 3 to 4 months of time and practice of certain healing practices to completely reverse the issues and recover, right? So, my dear friends, it takes at least 4 months for the body to completely restore the health and completely cleanse your entire body, and completely remove all the root causes. And let me ask you another question. If a bone is broken, right, will it be healed in just 10 days, 15 days? No, right? Because it takes minimum 45 to 50 days to completely heal the bone, right? Even if you don't put anything also, it will heal naturally. Because body takes time to heal from inside, right? So that's why, how many of you are ready to understand exactly what would be our upcoming journey look like? Type I in the chat box. Okay, great, great. My dear friends, let's understand with this example. If a car is not working well, or if it is not giving the better mileage, what do? We take it to the mechanic. What does mechanic do in the service station? He removes the old dirty engine oil, and then he fills the new engine oil in the car, so that car can get back the mileage, right? Same way, we started this disease reversal journey, and we are done with the step one, that is removing the waste and toxins from the body by practicing all the detox techniques, right? And then we need to start our healing journey with adding some healing foods, personalized healing foods, so that your body can actually activate the natural healing. So detox is all about taking out the waste, whereas healing is all about taking in the right foods. And my dear friends, our digestive health is the most important when it comes to reversing any of our health issues, right? So when you fix the digestive health, what happens? You will be able to come out of any other health issue very easily, right? Because everything starts from gut, right? Be it a disease originates from the gut, and the cure also starts from the gut. That is why it is very, very important. So most of these issues come because of lack of absorption, right? That is why we need to focus on the absorption of the food properly. We need to improve our digestion. We need to make sure that our gut lining is healed, so that we will be able to come out of other health issues. Along with the acidity and digestive problems, we can reverse all health issues like fatty liver, okay, kidney stones, gallbladder stones, or cholesterol, elevated cholesterol levels. All these things we can completely come out of if we can work on the gut health. Because 85% of our immunity lies in our gut, right? So healing any health issue, be it physical health issue or mental health issues like stress, anxiety, or emotional issues like mood swings, trauma, all these things can be very easily healed if you actually heal the gut lining and if you actually reset the gut. So, my dear friends, if you are someone who is suffering from any of these issues, right, all we need is start fixing the other three stages, right? Let's see how do we fix each stage. Let me ask you a simple question here. You have a diesel car, but what if you fill a petrol in that car? What happens? Yes, it produces too much smoke, and it stops working after some time, because the engine of the car spoils over a period of time, because it is designed for diesel and you are filling in the petrol, right? My dear friends, what if we have been eating the inflammatory diet all the time? All the time we have been eating certain foods which are creating inflammation in our digestive system, which are damaging the inner lining of our stomach, and which are creating a lot of nutritional deficiency because of this damage, right? What happens? We will not have the better absorption of the nutrition. Because of that, we will not get the healing, right? So that is how it is very, very important to identify exactly what are the foods, what are the triggering foods, what are certain foods that are being inflammatory to your body, right? It cannot be generalized for everyone, because each person has unique different inflammatory diets. Because if I have to give you an example, if you can see two people in a family, husband and wife, right? For the last 30 years, they have been eating the same food, right? Both are eating the same food in the home. But husband has acid reflux, constipation, and other digestive issues, but wife does not have any issue, right? Why it is happening? Because some of the foods will act differently for different people. That is why in the healing journey, it is very, very important to exactly identify what are the certain foods that are actually creating inflammation in the body with a systematic way, right? It cannot be found easily. There is a system for that. Okay, there are 2 to 3 weeks we need to follow certain system. We need to identify so that we can exactly fix what are the things, what are the foods that are actually creating inflammation in the body, right? And we need to remove those foods for certain time, for the next 3 months maximum, so that your gut lining will be healed, right? And also we need to introduce the right healing foods to heal the body from inside. And let me ask you another question. You have a car, but this car is not giving the better mileage, right? It is supposed to be giving 20 kilometers per liter, but it is giving just 7 and 6 or 5 kilometers per liter, right? What do? You take it to the mechanic, and mechanic, what does he do? He inspects the engine oil, right? Whether the engine oil is enough, whether the car has enough engine oil, or is the engine oil completely spoiled, right? My dear friends, if a car does not have enough engine oil, it cannot run smoothly, leading to friction, overheating, and potential breakdowns, right? Likewise, if you do not have the enough stomach acid and digestive enzymes, right? Maybe because of damage to the gut lining, because of H. pylori infection, because of the diet and lifestyle, because of too much excess of taking certain kinds of medications, right? Because of lack of certain bacteria that is responsible to produce certain kinds of enzymes that will provide help when it comes to digestion. So there could be many reasons. For most of us, one of the major problem is our stomach is producing low stomach acid or low digestive enzymes. That is the reason why we have this impaired digestion, indigestion, right? That leads to acid reflux over a period of time, sometimes inflammation, burning sensation, and sometimes it leads to gastritis, constipation. For some people, it could lead to overgrowth of bacteria in the small intestine that leads to bloating, burping, and some people it could lead to hemorrhoids, piles, fissures, fistula, right? So one of the main reason for having all these things is your body is not producing the enough digestive enzymes, right? So that is why it is very, very important to identify exactly what is happening with your gut, and we have to make sure that giving certain foods or certain herbal plant based supplements that can actually reignite the production of the digestive enzymes or stomach acid, right? And let me ask you another question, right? You are just going to another place and you filled the petrol in the car, and while you are going, your petrol tank is leaking out, right? By the time you reach halfway, your petrol is over. What happened over here? Because of the leakage, your car is not able to use the entire 100% of the fuel, right? It is only using 50% or 40% of the fuel you filled in, right? What happens? It leads to less mileage. My dear friends, the same thing is happening with us, right? For most of us, the nutrients of the food are not being absorbed, right? That is why always we have the inflammations and we are not able to reverse these issues very easily, right? So that is why it is very, very important to absorb the improving the absorption of nutrients in our body, right? How do we do that? By improving the good bacteria in our gut, because 20 to 25% of our absorption, the most important nutrients which our body needs, the most absorption happens in your gut. If you are always lack of bacteria that is responsible to break down and to absorb the nutrients, you will not be able to absorb, right? That is the reason why most of you have all these health issues and you are not able to reverse these issues very easily, despite of having medication for a very long time, right? Despite of making changes in the food, despite of changing the kind of medication. That is the reason why it is not working. What we need to do is we need to fix the absorption issue. by introducing some right foods along with some probiotic foods which your body needs, right? So that we can improve the absorption. And these are some of the symptoms, right? If you are someone who has any of these symptoms, it is a clear indication that your body is not actually absorbing the nutrients, right? That is the major cause for you for not able to reverse these issues, or having one or the other health issues, always having low immunity. If you feel fatigue, weakness during the day, lack of energy, unable to focus on things, not being productive, pain in different parts of the body, always having one or the other health issue, lack of proper sleep, right, disturbed circadian rhythm. So if you have any of these issues, your body is very clearly indicating that you have an absorption problem, right? So my dear friends, if you are suffering from any of these health issues, including acidity and digestive problems, all we need to do is we need to fix all these three stages over a period of next 3 to 4 months, right? But the most unfortunate thing that is happening out there is, without doing this root cause analysis, without understanding all these four stages, without fixing each stage, we have been consuming medication, right? Taking the medication, changing the medication, right? That is the reason why we are not able to reverse this, right? My dear friends, in the healing journey, we are going to fix all the four stages of digestive system so that you will be able to reverse all these issues, right? And what happens in this journey? Your healing journey looks like this. Month one, we are going to completely focus on ingestion, which means what you are injecting, the food, different kinds of foods you are injecting, which means identifying the inflammatory foods for you. And number two, adding the healing foods to your body so that the first stage is fixed. Because of that, you will see 30% of improvement when it comes to all of your acidity and digestive problems. And month two, it is about digestion, right? We are going to understand exactly what are the different kinds of digestive enzymes your body is not able to produce properly. And we are going to introduce certain foods and maybe certain supplements, plant-based supplements, if your body has the absorption problem also. With by introducing those foods, we can actually restore the digestive juices properly, where your body will produce the enough stomach acid and digestive enzymes so that your digestion is perfect. By doing that, you can see 60% of the results, right? Month three, it is all about absorption, right? We are going to introduce certain probiotic foods and certain foods which will have the diverse bacteria, right? Which will improve the diverse bacteria in your gut so that you will improve the absorption. And when you improve the absorption, naturally your immunity will go up, right? You will build the immunity so that in the future you will not have any health issues, right? Your body is capable of handling any kind of health issue in the future if you can fix the absorption. And then we'll get the 80% relief. And month four, again we are going to work on the elimination phase, right? Once again we are going to work on cleansing our entire digestive system body to get the 100% results, right? So we have so many people who were able to reverse all of their issues within 3 to 4 months by fixing these four stages. So how we are going to address the root causes of each digestive issues in this healing journey? If you are someone who is suffering from gastritis, H. pylori, stomach ulcers, right, it is very, very important to heal the gut lining, right? So we have to introduce certain kinds of foods, certain anti-inflammatory foods that are going to completely heal the gut lining, and so that your entire digestion will be smooth and slowly your gut lining will be restored by using certain natural compounds along with the food. Okay, so we are going to remove the inflammatory food for certain time. We are going to introduce some healing foods along with that. By exactly understand your condition based on your blood reports, based on your symptoms, based on your body parameters, and how you are actually reacting to each food, okay, we may introduce some of these plant-based herbal compounds that will actually accelerate the healing process, okay, during this time. And if you are someone who is suffering from GERD or acid reflux, the most important thing is we need to fix the digestion, the second stage, right? Improving the stomach acid, improving the digestive enzymes so that your sphincter will start functioning well, right? So from dysfunction to proper functioning, so that you will be able to come out of this GERD and acid reflux. And people who are suffering from burping issue, right, after eating the food they have a lot of burping issue, discomfort. Their main problem is your stomach is not able to produce certain digestive enzymes which are very very important to actually break down the food and efficiently absorb the food, right? So here we need to introduce certain foods that can actually produce the digestive enzymes properly, right? And in some cases we need to use some plant based supplements. And people who are suffering from indigestion, right, not able to digest the food, always feeling bloated, discomfort in the stomach, right, not feeling appetite even after eating the food in the morning, still evening you don't feel like having hungry, right? So the major reason is your body is not able to produce the enough digestive juices, right? So this is where we need to remove certain foods that is actually disrupting your gut lining, and we need to introduce certain foods, right, some personalized foods that is going to actually improve your digestion process. And people who are suffering from bloating issue, bloating, bulging, or lot of discomfort after eating the food, you feel sleepy or giddiness after eating food. So the major reason is your small intestine has a lot of bacterial overgrowth, right? We need to find what kind of bacterial overgrowth is it, and we need to add certain foods that are going to reduce the bacterial overgrowth so that you will not have this bloating issue, right? Because when you have this kind of bacterial overgrowth, what happens is the food will ferment in the small intestine. That is the reason for the bloating and bulging issue. And if you are someone who is suffering from constipation or diarrhea, we need to introduce the right kinds of foods that will actually regulate the movement in the colon, right? And people who are suffering from IBS, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, so we need to introduce certain foods which will not irritate the lower GI, and we need to introduce certain enzymes, right, with the right kinds of foods by exactly understand what kind of trigger you are having, right? And people who are suffering from piles, fissures, fistula, it is very very important to work on the diet to reverse all these issues, because these issues cannot be reversed with any kind of medication in the world, right? So that is why people are actually getting the symptoms back after 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. Some of these issues most people consider it as lifetime issues, right? My dear friends, there is no issue or no disease in this entire world which is lifetime, right? The only thing is we need to understand the root cause and we need to work on it, right? That's it. And we have seen two ways of treating any health issue. In the traditional medical approach, we have seen the medication, right? Taking the medication and suppressing the symptoms because they don't find and fix the root cause. And they only take medicine as the only way of treatment, right? And apart from that, lot of side effects. The major thing is if you continue to depend only on the medication, what happens? You will have other issues. So when it comes to natural healing, why natural healing is successful in reversing all these issues, right? Why thousands and thousands of people are actually turning to natural healing is the reason is natural healing starts by identifying and fixing the root cause, right? And using food as a medicine, right? By introducing the foods you eat in your kitchen, right? We use them as a medicine instead of using any chemical pharmaceutical drugs. So by this time you have already seen, right? So how medication can be useful or how you were treating these issues with the medication. But now it is time to introduce the nutrition in your life to get the healing, right? My dear friends, if you can understand this one simple thing, right, you will be able to come out of any health issue in the future. You can prevent any health issue in the future. You don't have to depend on any doctor, hospitals, or any kind of things from outside. After having thousands of consultation calls with the people, I find, right, this one thing can completely change your direction. That is, every problem is nothing but deficiency of certain nutrient. As simple as that, right? The only thing we need to know is with the right practices, we need to identify what are those nutrients and why these nutrients are not being absorbed, and we need to fix that particular root cause, right? So what is causing these deficiencies? Mostly All these deficiencies are because of lack of absorption. It is not that you are not eating the food, right? So maybe whatever the food you are eating, there are certain nutrients which your body needs, but the problem is lack of absorption. My dear friends, how many of you remember, you are not what you eat, you are what you absorb, right? As a modern human beings, so most of us are eating home cooked food, garka kana, or some of us started switching to some healthy food, right? But still the problem persists. Still we are not able to reverse these problems. The only reason is lack of absorption, right? It is very, very important to address this one cause, which is going to completely shift your digestive health. So why lack of absorption? These are the two reasons. Yesterday we have seen very clearly, right? Damaged gut lining because of many reasons. So the reason could be anything. Damaged gut lining. If there is a damaged gut lining, what happens? Your gut will not be able to absorb the nutrients. And on top of that, if gut lining is damaged, it will actually leave all the toxins and the waste material and chemical substances into our body. That is the reason why all the organs will get affected, right? And number two, imbalanced gut microbiome, right? So if you do not have the right kind of bacteria, the diverse bacteria which your body needs, automatically you will not get the absorption. That is why if you see a lot of people, if you take the blood test of the people, 50 to 60% have vitamin B12 deficiency, 70% of the people have vitamin D deficiency, right? Iron deficiency, calcium deficiency. Most of the important nutrients, if you see, most of us are completely deficient, right? The main reason is, it is not that we are not taking the nutrition, right? The problem is lack of absorption because of gut lining. So lack of absorption is because of lack of bacteria, right? This bacteria is responsible to break down the food to absorb the nutrients. So if you do not have the good bacteria which your body needs, it could lead to a lot of other issues, right? So that is why it is very, very important. The solution is very simple, right? Throughout this journey, all we are going to do is healing the gut lining, right? To make sure that your gut lining is restored as it is when you were a kid, right? And number two, improving gut bacteria to absorb the important nutrients, right? So my dear friends, in the natural healing approach, all we will do is introducing the right foods, right? So if you fix this gut bacterial imbalance, what happens is you will be able to fix the other issues, other physical health issues like elevated cholesterol levels, fatty liver. You can reverse the fatty liver. You can actually reverse all these deficiencies, and you can lose weight as well, right? There is a very clear connection between this gut microbiome and people who are accumulating a lot of fat. Okay, so I'll tell you in the upcoming sessions. And my dear friends, if you can see, every batch there are a lot of people who have been coming out of these issues, almost everybody, but there are few people, right, who have been suffering from these issues for a very long time, or they have been suffering from multiple issues, right? And they might have tried different hospitals and doctors, and they vexed with all these things, and they feel like my problem cannot be reversed in my lifetime, so I'll be living with my disease. So like this, every batch I'll see few people. So this is one person, one of our client, Sandeep, who has been suffering these many issues, taking a lot of medication for the last 12 years, right? So he reached a stage where I cannot reverse my health issues. Nobody in the world can help me. So I have to live this life. Okay. Let's see what happened with him after completing the detox, and he continued journey in the healing. Within 2 months, 1.5 to 2 months, what happened with him? What are the problems you were facing before entering into this healing program? Exactly. What was your situation then?
First of all, myself Sandeep Bhagat, and I am from Jammu and Kashmir. And my problem actually started 12 years back, and it was hyperacidity, indigestion, hemorrhoids, weight loss, loss of appetite, and with the passage of time, mood swings, anxiety, depression. I have countless of issues with my life, and I was completely in a despair that I will not get any kind of improvement for my these all diseases. So I was frustrated. This before this program, I have searched throughout India, no Ayurvedic doctor, no allopathic doctor, and endoscopy, colonoscopy, each and everything I had gone through, and myself also I have searched too much that I will heal it, but there was no option. Initially, when I saw this program, I was not interested because I had seen all the things. Then I thought, let me give it a try. And as I gave it a try, and within the 14 days of detox challenge, I saw dramatic change in that. And after that, instantly I joined the healing program. And it's been now, I think, 1 month I am going through the healing program. And my entire problems, Shiva sir has told one day for sleep pattern of a person. So my sleep score was everywhere zero. I was not able to sleep at all and completely frustrated. Now today I get complete sleep, complete rest. I was suffering with flatulence, which is worst thing that hyperacidity, digestive issues are within. But when flatulence is there, and being a businessman, I had to meet with clients, meet with my vendors, my staff, sit in office. And flatulence is such a shameful thing for a person. I think 80% change in my health after joining the program. So, and I'm very thankful to Shiva sir. And I want to say that he is God for me. Literally, he is God for me because my health was the most priority, and I hope it's everybody's priority because when health is there, everything follows after health. Everything follows after us. Wealth, accumulations, assets, business, family, relationships, everything follows after if you are fine. So I am too grateful throughout my life that Shiva sir has.
So, my dear friends, why am I doing this? Why am I conducting the sessions every single day, right? Taking the time to teach you all of these things, and why am I pushing all of you to make changes in your diet and lifestyle so that you can come out of all these issues? The reason is I don't want anyone to get into the serious health consequences because I have seen every single day I consult clients, right? So for the last 7 to 8 years, particularly post COVID, I have seen because of these digestive issues, most of the people are getting into a stage where very difficult to treat, right? So let's see what can happen if you neglect all these acidity and digestive problems for a very long time, right? So people who are suffering from this acid reflux, right, or esophagitis and any of these issues. So if it becomes chronic, if you are just managing these symptoms with the medication over a period of time, it could lead to a condition called Barrett's esophagus. So Barrett's esophagus is a condition where because of the stomach acid exposure, your esophagus inner lining is completely damaged, and because of that these cells become are being converted into some tumors, right? And over a period of time it could lead to esophageal cancer, right? So 10 years before, 15 years before, nobody has heard of this word called esophageal cancer, right? But my dear friends, now for the last 7 to 8 years I've been seeing the rising of these cases like nothing like anything, right? So that is why it is very, very important. That is the reason why I'm conducting these sessions every single day, teaching you every single day, making you practice all these things every single day because I don't want anyone to get into the serious consequences like this. And then treating that condition is very, very difficult. Let's see exactly what happens.
Millions of Americans suffer from acid reflux and take antacids to deal with the pain, and that would include me. But I never knew I could be covering up a very serious problem, which can develop into a silent killer if gone untreated. So tonight we look at one man's simple case of heartburn and the devastating diagnosis that now has him fighting for his life.
Remember, having pizza and then paying for it the next day.
52-year-old George Mickle has had acid reflux since he was a teenager, and as it increased in pain and frequency, his doctor prescribed a proton pump inhibitor, or PPI, which reduces acid production in the stomach.
Every year I went to him, I said, oh, and by the way, I need a script for Nexium, and just wrote it out and never said, go to a GI, maybe you should see them. Never knew about Barrett's esophagus or syndrome or GERD or anything. No one ever discussed that.
George assumed, like I did, by taking those PPI pills daily for years, he was protecting his insides from any damage. But we were wrong.
It doesn't take care of the problem. It just masks some of the symptoms.
Dr. Alice Rosemergy, the director of the Surgical Digestive Disorders and GERD Center at Florida Hospital Tampa, says PPIs are not meant to be used long-term for numerous reasons.
It doesn't completely suppress acid production. When it does, it still doesn't stop reflux.
Over the last 6 months, George had trouble swallowing and finally went for an endoscopy.
There's this mass in my esophagus, and he took a biopsy, and he said it didn't look right. But so 4 days later, it came back as cancer.
That diagnosis shocked him.
The hardest thing is telling someone or saying, I have cancer.
Did you have any idea that acid reflux could lead to esophageal cancer?
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
Esophageal cancer used to be quite rare, but according to Dr. Rosemergy, it's now an epidemic.
The rate of increase is astounding, and it's increased such from going to nothing to being the most common reason people have their esophagus taken out.
You want so badly to take it away, and you can't.
George's wife, Maeve, has been by his side for 28 years. She, too, had no idea of any serious risks with acid reflux.
It's not okay just to take a pill, to make the symptom or the pain go away. There's something else there, and you need to kind of fight for it.
George just finished 7 weeks of chemotherapy and 28 days of radiation. He goes back for more testing July 1st. If the tumor shrunk, doctors will remove his entire esophagus. So they want to warn others now, don't ignore your acid reflux.
There's no reason to live your life in pain and possible have cancer if it can be fixed.
I have suffered from acid reflux.
So, my dear friends, why I am sharing all these things with you is, if something happens to any of the other organs like heart, at least you can replace, right, with the money. If you spend 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs, they can replace the heart, or sometimes they can replace the liver by spending 30, 40 lakhs, right? But the only organs in our entire body which cannot be replaced, right? Once they are damaged, that cannot be replaced. Even if you are ready to pay crores also, our digestive system organs, right? Our esophagus, stomach, and intestines. So that is why I really want each and every one of you, right? Pay more attention when it comes to having these digestive problems, because if you can see the entire organs, the value of the organs in our body, which can be replaceable. Okay. If I take the conservative estimate, right, it is worth 10 crores. My dear friends, everybody is carrying a body that is worth minimum 10 crores, right? So that is why it is very, very important. And how many of you know this person? Yes, Rakesh Junjunwala, right? So he has 6,000 crores of assets, right? He's a billionaire from India. He died at the age of around 60 or 58 or 60, right? So still holding this much of money, more than 6,000 crores, and having lots of investments, he was not able to get back his health, right? Don't you think he can pay 100 crores, 200 crores, 500 crores, even 1,000 crores also, if someone can get his life back, right? But once we are ignoring our digestive health, once something happens to our digestive organs, it cannot be replaceable, right? Because it looks like this. So you have a tree. If the branch is cut, right, Again, it can grow after 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. But what if the roots are cut? It will die, right? We cannot replace it. The same way, all of our digestive organs are very, very important when it comes to reversing any of our health issues, right? People who are suffering from lower digestive problems, if they have been ignoring it for a very long time, it could lead to colon cancers, right? So earlier, United States is used to be the biggest contributor of this colon cancers, right? But now for the last 7 to 8 years in India, colon cancers have been rising like anything, right? India is the second fastest colon cancer rising country in the world, right? Because of neglecting these digestive problems for a very long time. That is why it is very, very important, right? So that's why we at Heal Easy, we are actually committed to really help you in completely reversing all these issues, right? And we are a team of committed doctors, nutritionists, and health coaches. We really want to handhold you till you reverse these issues with a personalized support system, right? This detox is about one to many, right? And it's more about education and making you practice the techniques. But when it comes to healing, it should be a personalized journey, right? So that is why I'm introducing this SPT and digestive organs reversal healing program, right? So this is a 4 months journey. What is the roadmap? The roadmap is permanently reversing all these acidity and digestive problems with the personalized and individualized approach with the right diet and lifestyle choices. So by completely healing all the inflammations and strengthening the sphincter, balancing the stomach acids and digestive enzymes, and healing the small intestine and resetting the colon, right? So the objective of this entire program is to completely heal the gut lining, right? So for most of us who are suffering from these digestive problems, our gut lining looks like this, right? Damaged gut lining from here to here. Simple, right? With the right diet as well as personalized supplementations, and by including the right better lifestyle practices which we can do from our home, right? So by doing this, you'll be able to come out of all of the other issues, right? The objective, the outcomes of this program is reversal of these problems and healing all the metabolic and hormonal issues, right? Not only digestive problems. Once you fix the digestive problems, you'll be able to come out of your obesity, diabetes, blood pressure, thyroid, PCOD, arthritis, right? All these problems can be very easily reversed once you fix the digestive issues, right? And you will be able to get into the ideal weight. The most important thing is because we are improving the absorption, you will get rid of fatigue, weakness, and you will get your energy back. And most importantly, you will be having awareness on how to heal any health issue with some home based foods. My dear friends, there is a very clear research that people have better gut health, right? They are going to live at least 7 to 12 years more than a person who does not have a good gut health, right? So that is why investing on yourself, which eventually expanding on your life, it is not just the quantity of life, it is the quality of life, right? That is also very important. And how wonderful it would be if something can extend your lifespan, something can improve the quality of your life, right? So what you can do, you can spend some quality time with your family, right? You can be living a healthy, wealthy, and happy life. So what is this exact program all about? Okay, I'll give you in next 5 minutes, I'll give you complete clarity. So in this healing journey for the next 4 months, you will have a 10 doctor consultations, right? You'll have a gut doctor, okay, doctor who is specialized in gut health. So you will have a doctor, dedicated doctor who is going to take care of you for the next 4 months, right? It is a hand holding program, right? It is not something where we instruct or we advise something you follow, right? It is a program where you'll be directly connecting with the doctor one on one, and they are going to exactly identify all the deficiencies and all the problems which your body carries after analyzing all of your blood reports, body parameters, and everything. And then they are going to give you clear roadmap, okay? And Dr. Amandeep Rana is going to take care of this particular batch, right? People who enroll into the program in this batch, he is going to completely take care of that. And he is the person who has done like lots of reversals when it comes to digestive health. Some most complicated cases also he was able to reverse it with the right kind of diet protocol. And 12 weekly consultation call with the expert nutritionist, right? You will have a dedicated nutritionist who is going to connect with you one on one every single week for the next 12 weeks. And this particular nutritionist is going to completely handhold you. They are going to get in touch with you every single day. If you have any question, you can ask at any point of time through the WhatsApp chat, or there is an application, right? And every week they are going to call you and they are going to ask all of your improvements, and if you need any kind of dietary modification they are going to give you. And you will have a 10 weekly live sessions on how to heal your acidity and digestive problems. The most important thing is knowledge, right? So unlike detox, you will have a weekly calls, like weekly sessions on Saturday between 8:30 to 9:30. Every Saturday once in a week you will have a healing sessions where we are going to discuss extensively about ingestion, digestion, absorption and elimination. So what are the foods which we need to eliminate, what are the foods which we need to include, what are the different kinds of probiotics which you need to take, right? All these things we are going to extensively discuss about it. And we are going to discuss about other health issues as well, how to reverse fatty liver, how to reduce the cholesterols, how to improve your heart health. Okay, so all these things we are going to discuss. And by the end of the 10 weekly live sessions, you will be a person who is a self healer, right? You will be able to heal your body on your own, and you may be helping other people as well. And during these next 4 months, for the next 12 weeks, 3 months, you will have a personalized healing diet plan which your doctor and nutritionist is going to sit together, and it is going to create for you, and they'll make changes based on whatever the improvements you are seeing, right? And then you will have an access to the app where your nutritionist is going to completely give you what exactly you need to eat, okay, right from the breakfast till the dinner. Okay, exactly what you need to do, they are going to give you all the recipes. If in case if you have any doubt, they are going to connect with you and help you out in understanding every bit of thing, right? And they are going to watch every meal plate, right? People who are in this journey, they have to share their meal plates with your nutritionist, personalized nutritionist, and based on that they are going to guide you. And some home based uh, therapies. And in the morning you will have a yoga and meditation session, right? And people who are in the healing program, they will have access to the morning wellness session for the next 1 year, right? Next 1 year, every day in the morning you will have a yoga and meditation wellness session. And some of these days you will have some different sessions like mental healing, emotional healing, right? All these things you will have. And mindset sessions obviously, right? And you will have a app to track all of your diet and other activities. So you will get access to an app called eDiet app where all of your diet protocols will be there, and your nutritionist and your doctor are available there. You can book the consultation call with them anytime over there. And the most important thing is community access. You will have a lifetime access to our community where you can access any of our courses at any point of time in your life, right? And you will have a great connection with other people who are on the same journey. And stress free breathing course, so you will have a course which you can access anytime. And then you will have a deep sleep mastery, right? So the entire value of the program is 1,50,000. If you take all these things from outside, right, simply from one thing from one particular person, the value is 1,50,000. And we generally charge 1 lakh for this entire 4 months by providing all these things from the people who are from abroad, right? But since you are in this particular challenge, you showed your commitment, I have a very special price for you, right? And what is the special price? It would come around 7,000 rupees per month. Okay, so around that, and it's for 4 months though. So the entire value of the program is you are getting it for 29,990. That means 80% discount, right? Only people who enroll into the program today, right? We have an EMI option also where you can opt for the EMI with, if you have a credit card, you can pay around 3,000 per month. Okay, for the credit card by using the EMI. It is a no cost EMI. You don't have to pay any extra amount. All you can pay is just 9 installments to your bank. Okay, and I'm gonna take only 20 people, right, in this batch. So very special batch. So In this batch, we are going to actually take care of all these things. Your only vehicle is using the personalized diet and taking the personalized plant-based supplements, which your nutritionist is going, right? By spending just 15 minutes a day, right? 10 to 15 minutes a day, you can actually follow this process. And we are going to track all of your blood markers during this journey. And we are going to make sure that you are going to completely normalize all the blood parameters, right? So since this is Super 20 batch, so in the last batch, October 2024, we took 20 people. So the reversal rate is 96% because 1 or 2 people did not show up after paying the amount. So average time to reverse 2.5 months, and medication drop almost zero. Pain due to acidity almost completely reduced for all the people, and most people said that they were able to improve their sleep well, right? So what you will get in this program, as I told you, so healing sessions, weekly diet plan, consultation call with the doctor, and all these things. And my dear friends, how to enroll for the program? So this program, we don't take everyone, right? So there is a qualification criteria. So for that, to apply for this program, all you need to do is you need to pay 1,999 and just apply for the program. Okay, so my team is going to share a link over here. If you would like to apply for the program, then you can just click on the link over here. Okay, so yeah, by clicking on the link, just give me 1 second. Okay, so you can just click on the link and you can apply for the program. Okay, so by applying for the program, once you applied, then we will have a call tomorrow. Okay, we will understand exactly what are the problems you are suffering from and how we can give you complete roadmap, bro. So based on that, I'm going to qualify and I'm going to take 20 people from this batch. Okay, if you are someone who is really thinking about reversing your issue by making little changes in your diet and lifestyle with the right hand holding, right? With the people who have done this for thousands of people with their proven step-by-step process, all you need to do is just apply for the program by paying 1,999. Okay, yes. So let's see.
I'm Gayashri. I live
Let's see a participant from the previous batch, right? What does
in
she-
Noida. I'm a teacher. I'm little phobia of taking medicines. I'm a bit health cautious type of person. So I don't like popping medicine with small things, headache, fever. I don't like. I feel that if I take rest or something, I'll get better. So I usually do that. Due to my maybe bad fooding habits or whatever it is, I was into acidity for past long 8 to 10 years. I used to have heaviness in my chest at night. I used to get acid reflux. It happened many times also like that. I was in anxiety and all at 2 o'clock at night. At 2 o'clock at night, I used to get up. I'm not able to breathe properly. My family members used to rush me to the hospital at night, 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and nothing there. Only they used to give me an antacid gel, and I was okay, fine. Day early morning, I used to take pentaparazole DSR. I could not eat parathas, puri, or chane ki sabji. All that I could not digest. I was not able to digest much oily foods, fats. If I take chicken or non-veg much, I was not able to digest it properly. I used to get acid reflux. Whatever I used to eat, it used to come out like that. Heaviness in the stomach. In the beginning of the session, in the beginning, when there was a 10 days detox program, sir, that time you have suggested us at night to take only fruits, one fruit or two fruits, or curd rice like that. At night, I used to take curd rice and nothing happened. It was a miracle to me, sir. I was so afraid of taking curd at night. I don't allow also my family members to eat. Don't take dahi nahi khana. Don't take curd at night. No taking fruits after 4 p.m. All misconception we were having, which you have taken out from our minds. And you have told us the right way to when to eat food, when to eat fruits, when to eat nuts, when to have good food. We are following the right way, sir. So there is no problem in the health. Till now, I did not know the right way or the procedure to eat those foods and all, which you all Heal Easy has helped us a lot in saying us which food to eat when and in how much quantity and further, sir. So this journey has helped us a lot in overcoming this.
Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you so much.
You told that you have seen improvements in each area, right? So can
Yes.
I ask you, so how much improvement you have seen out of 100% in each of these areas? Number one, acid reflux.
Sir, 100%. I have cured.
Okay. When it comes to bloating,
No bloating, sir, 100%.
your sleep quality,
From 9:30 onward, I start yawning, sir. I get sleep. My sleep quality has also improved.
how about your energy levels? Have you seen any?
Sir, 100%. Morning 4 o'clock, I get up and I am on my toes till 9:30, sir. 10 o'clock, I go to sleep. It is a holistic process which we are undergoing now. More and more people, I think you should go for more awareness programs like that all over India. More such awareness programs so that people may become more aware with natural elements and inside root cause and try to heal, not to just stop that disease, just to heal from inside and with natural process. I just want to recommend that at least once you can try. Sir, nowadays we go to eat in a restaurant, 4,000 rupees goes away like that, sir. One time you go to eat one meal, in one day we are spending 5 to 10,000 rupees. So at least one time they can take a risk and they can see that what is this, where we have come and where we have come and landed. Once they have joined, I can assure 100% that they will continue with you, sir.
So, my dear friends, this program is not about just giving you some advices and ask you to follow, right? It's a hand holding program. You will have accountability and you will have support, right? So, throughout this 4 months journey. So, yeah, some of you are asking, can you just tell the pricing of the program clearly? Okay, great. So, to apply for the program, all you need to do is just paying that 1,999, so that we will take the application, and tomorrow you will have a call, and once you are qualified for this program, you will have to pay the remaining amount, okay, after deducting this 1,999. And if you are not qualified, then we are going to refund your amount, okay, immediately. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, yeah, that's it. And my dear friends, let's understand, if you are someone who is suffering from any of these issues, or if you really want to completely reset your digestive system, or if you are someone who really want to reach your peak health, the ultimate health, right, this program is for you, right? And some of the people will think about money, right? So should I need to invest the money? My dear friends, if you see, if you just go to a gym and hire a gym trainer, right, who is going to just guide you regarding how to do the exercises, you will have to end up paying 7,000, 8,000, 10,000 per month, right? But here you are actually paying around 7,000 rupees for the entire month, where you will be working with a doctor dedicatedly, having a personalized nutritionist, health coach, having all the sessions and everything, right? 360-degree guidance. It will have an accountability and an app to track all these things, right? So one of my client, when I was talking to the client, so he was telling me, so maybe 1 month ago, because of little stomach discomfort, he went to hospital, right? And he ended up paying around 9,000 rupees while coming out of hospital, without even understanding exactly what is that cause, right? All about. My dear friends, we are here to completely guide you. We are going to be with you for the next 4 months. Okay, you will have a support system throughout this journey. And when it comes to consultation call, right, once you are qualified, then you can start having the one-on-one consultation call after having the complete enrollment. And as I told you, we take only very few people who are actually committed, because we ask them, are you actually committed for this journey? Because this journey does not need much time also. I would say, what I would say is, if you can spend just 10 to 15 minutes a day, right, by just following the diet, that is enough. But if you are someone who does not have even 10-15 minutes a day for your health for the next 4 months, then this program is not for you, right? That is why I have created this qualification criteria. So if you are a person who genuinely needs help, okay, then we are going to continue the journey, no problem with that. And one simple announcement, the program is going to be priced around 45,000 from the next batch, because by providing you this kind of world class service, right, working with one on one, having a personalized diet and individualized hand holding, we cannot sustain with this price. We know that, but somehow we need to actually increase the price. So if you are someone who is thinking about it, take the advantage of having this concession price which we are offering only till this batch.
I feel like this is one of the best decisions I have ever made. Myself, Likith Kumar, I'm from Bangalore. I'm like 28 years old. I'm a software developer, and from past 6 months, I was struggling with this acidity and blotting. I went to so many doctors. I took so many medicines, but all it made is just, I mean, it made it worse. So at last, I found out like the Team Heal Easy ad in Instagram, and I immediately registered. And I joined this 10-day detox program. I followed strictly whatever I have been instructed. Within 2 weeks, maybe within 2 weeks, yeah, I was very much back to my healthy life. I mean, my acidity is gone, bloating is gone. And then later, I was introduced to the healing program. And I also joined that program as well just to make sure I won't get it back. So yeah, it all went very good. And now I wake up with full of energy. No more sleepless nights. No more acidity and bloating issues. I was looking like some other approach, maybe some Ayurvedic approach or something like that, like different from the English medicine. Yeah. Okay. So at the right time, I got this Instagram ad and I immediately registered. So let's give it a try. Anyway, I have tried so many things. Let's try this one as well. I joined, and this one proved to be the right choice.
What specific improvements did you notice during the detox program?
My digestion is getting better. The daily routine, the simple routine itself, which we follow, it made a bigger impact. Since the digestion is getting improved, the stomach burning and all the bloating, it's all faded away. Previously, as I said, 2 to 10, it was my sleep cycle. Now it is 11 to 6. And morning, I'm going to gym as well.
What specific improvements you have seen in the healing program?
Specifically means daily routine itself, the simple things which we do, for example the diet which we follow, and this detox tea, detox juice and all, those all, like the simple things only, it will make bigger impact. So for example, I was facing this digestion issue, stomach burning and all. Now that we are focusing on my digestion and reducing the stomach acid and following healthy habits. Yeah, all I had is this acidity and bloating issues itself, and now it is completely gone. And yeah, I'm 100% fine, I guess.
Okay, may I know what percentage of improvement you have seen when it comes to acidity as well as bloating and any other issues?
90% I can tell. Acidity is not at all there now.
And what kind of support did you get in this program?
We used to get daily yoga sessions at 6:25, 6:30 like that. And diet, I got one personalized nutritionist. She used to help me, like whatever the issues I have. You are the one who made me like join to this program. And all thanks to you.
What kind of improvements you have seen with respect to all these things, with respect to the digestion?
With respect to digestion, like previously, I was not at all, getting that hunger, take anything, because it was not digesting at all. So morning when I eat by 9 a.m. Lunch I used to have at 3. So till then nothing. I used to take nothing. But now it is like improving. Like every now and then I used to drink something, eat something. So yeah, digestion, it has definitely improved. So now it all improved.
How about your energy levels throughout the day?
I feel very energetic when I get up.
Wonderful, really great. How about your bowel movement?
No bowel movement. For this issues and all, whatever the time you have, it all goes towards suffering itself. I mean, you can't do any work, you can't be happy, you can't give time to your family and all. And also, you would invest so much time in all these consultations, taking medicines, not just time, and also money. So when it comes to Heal Easy plan, daily you would just need to invest like half an hour is more than enough, I guess. So just plan for half an hour and your life will be like like back like anything else. So yeah, just don't waste time and money. Just focus on the basics and focus on natural things.
And what are the three principles which you have followed because of which you got results?
Commitment, taking action, consistency. I feel like this is one of the best decisions I have ever made.
Okay, great. So this is how we see a lot of improvements every single month, right? So my dear friends, if you are consider spending money on your health as an expenditure, so you'll be having a illness mindset, right? So the what is the right kind of mindset we need to carry with? Having a wellness mindset where investing or spending money on health is not just spending, it is an investment, right? It is the investment we are putting on ourselves to make sure that we have a great health, because great health leads to great wealth, relationships, and improving all areas of life, right? So that's why if you are someone who really need definitely hand holding, you know that, right? You have been suffering from very long time, or you may be feeling bloated after eating, every time eating the meal, right? Lot of discomfort, not able to completely focus on the work, right? Not able to enjoy your relationship because of one or the other health issue always. This program is for you, right? You have two choices: taking no action, which means again depends on medications and suffering with the issues forever, or investing on health, right? Investing on yourself and getting the permanent relief, right? So that is why it is very very important to exactly understand. Okay, so some of you are asking the link. I'll paste the link over here again. Sorry. Okay, great. Yeah. So yeah, team, can you just give me clarity about are there any slots left? Because yeah, I forgot to tell you. So already out of 20 slots, 10 slots have already been fixed because only in the consultation calls itself. So people have already confirmed the 10 slots. So we have only 10 more slots, okay, for today and tomorrow. So I think already most of the slots have been filled up. Okay, my team is sharing that. Okay, only 3 slots have been left. Okay, so if you are someone who would like to apply for this program, you can just apply it. Okay, in the next 5 minutes I'm going to close the session. After that you cannot use this link. Okay, and we have a special bonus for the people who enrolled today, right? Who applied for this program today. That is, you will get the blood test worth of 7,000 rupees for free, right? That has a lot of 70 plus most important body parameters. Okay, so we will give you this particular test. It is worth almost 7,000, okay, for free, and you can use this test immediately once you enroll into the program, right? My dear friends, in short, if I have to say, at the cost of weekend restaurant bill, right, you can cure your diseases permanently once and for all by just understanding how to heal it naturally, by just making little changes in your diet and lifestyle. And once you are done with the advance payment, rest of the payment you can use the EMI facility. My team is going to help you, right? How to convert that particular payment you made into the EMI, so that you can just directly pay to the bank every single month. And the only commitment requirement, my dear friends, we need only just 15 minutes a day, right? 10 to 15 minutes a day, all you need to be able to practice, to be able to continue this journey. And don't apply for this program if you still believe in quick fixes, right? Or if you are not committed, right? This program is only for the people who are actually committed for their journey, right? And my dear friends, how many of you have the guts to see what kind of torture we are giving it to our gut, right? How many of you are open for it? If you are open, then I'll show it. Otherwise, I'll leave it, right? How many of you are really open to see what we are doing, how our gut looks like, right? By the kind of things we are doing to it. Type open in the chat box if you are open to it, because I'm going to show you the colonoscopy video of generally how our gut looks like, right? If it has all the inflammations, and if it is damaged, and if we are not taking care of it for a very long time, right? Okay, I can see a lot of people are open, and if you are not open to this, just leave it for the next 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, don't watch this video. But if you are open and if you have the guts to see it, okay, let's see. So I'm going to show the colonoscopy video. See how it looks like if we do not maintain it well, right? So that is how our gut lining looks like if we do not maintain it, if we do not practice the right kind of diet, right? If we don't heal it, because all this fecal matter will stick to the walls of the intestine, and it is going to irritate the digestive system, and it is not allowing the nutrients to absorb, right? That is how we are seeing all these severe digestive problems, right? So some of the frequently asked questions: what if I go on travel in these 4 months, right? What if I cannot follow it for certain days? Don't worry, if in case if you go outside, if you are on travel, right, all you need to do is you have to inform at least 1 day in advance with the coach, so that they will give you the travel diet plan. Wherever you are going, whatever is available, what you can eat over there, they'll give you crystal clear clarity about the diet plan. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. And how it is different from detox: so detox is a generalized approach, whereas healing is a personalized and individualized approach to be able to reverse these issues. And can I completely get reversal in the 4 months healing program? So 95% of the people will get reversal of these issues, but there are a couple of people, 1 or 2 people, whose problem might have been very very deep, so it takes 1 or 2 or 3 months extra for them. Okay, we will support till they reverse these issues, but most of the people will completely get the reversal of these issues. Should I need to sacrifice the foods? Okay, my dear friends, you don't have to sacrifice much foods, because we don't believe in sacrificing the foods. We human beings are designed to eat the tasty and healthy food, right? So all we do is we are going to make changes in what you are doing, maybe in the form of ingredients. So unhealthy ingredients to healthy ingredients. Okay, so that is how we are going to do it. And then, what if I have doubts during this journey, right? So if you have any doubt regarding anything, regarding the medicines, regarding the any of these issues, right, regarding the diet, you can always reach out to your personal nutritionist, who will be dedicated for the next 4 months, who will be with you. They will answer each and every question. And if in case if you need the doctor consultation, you can always book the doctor consultation, right? Should I need to listen to the daily sessions like detox? So in the healing program, it is about practicing, right? It's not about more of education, it is about implementation. But we have a educational sessions on every Saturday between 8:30 to 9:30. Can I follow the diet with my busy work life? Absolutely, you can follow it 100%, because most of the people who enroll into the program are either busy working professionals or entrepreneurs, business owners, right? Despite of being busy in their personal life and professional life, they are able to do it, and they are able to completely reverse these issues. What will happen if I suddenly stop medication? So, my dear friends, we don't expect you to suddenly stop the medication. So, once you enroll into the program, you will have a one-on-one call with the doctor, and from there, doctor is going to give you complete plan about how to slowly reduce the medication. It could be any medication, even if you are taking diabetes medication for a very long time. Also, we will help you out to slowly reduce the medication over a period of 1 to 2 months. We will help you to completely remove the medication, right? If it is acidity and digestive problems medication, we can help you to remove it within 1 to 2 weeks. But if it is something like diabetes, BP, thyroid, which you have been using for many years, it will take another 2 or 3 weeks. That's all, right? Within 1 month, we will help you to completely remove the medication. But don't remove the medication on your own without the professional guidance. Okay. Can I pay monthly installments? Absolutely, you can pay, but when you have a credit card, when you like make the payment through the credit card. Okay. Otherwise, if you would like to know exactly the details about it, how to convert into EMI, all those things, my team is going to help you regarding that. Okay. You don't have to worry about it at all. Okay, so that's it for the day. And I would like to see the chart. If you have any questions, I'll answer that. Great. Okay. Yeah. So thank you so much everyone for applying for the program. So I can see almost all the seats are filled up. So thank you for trusting us and let's start this new journey. And my team is going to share the information with you. Okay, when this program is going to start. It is going to start after, so tomorrow you will have a 10th day, right? So after 10th day, then within 2 days you are going to start this program. You will have a doctor consultation. Immediately you will have a nutritionist consultation and you can start this program immediately right away. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. So let me see the chart over here. So people who do not enroll into the program, okay, so what you need to do. So tomorrow I'm going to share, okay, what you need to do, how you need to continue the journey. So you can get some relief with this detox and you can follow some of these detox techniques for a very long time. But if you have a deeper health issue, right, then definitely you need a journey. So healing journey. So if in case if you don't continue the healing journey, then I'll give you clarity tomorrow. Okay. Please attend tomorrow's session. Tomorrow is very important. I'm going to consolidate the entire information and I'm going to give you clarity about that. Okay, great. Yeah. So congratulations, Lata Saxena ji. Yeah, we received your payment, right? So don't worry, we are going to share all the information with you. Does just where is it? Okay. Just give me 1 second. Somebody is asking for the link. So I'm gonna post it. Okay. So yeah, I have enrolled Tushar. Hi Tushar. So congratulations for applying for the program. So Ashutosh Majumdar, congratulations. And M. Balakrishnamurthy, congratulations, Balakrishnamurthy ji. Okay. Yeah. Jitendra Garg, congratulations. Heartliest congratulations to you for applying for this program. I hope you will definitely continue the journey and you'll be able to come out of these issues. And I'll answer some of the questions. Okay. Yeah. Does psoriasis and heavy dandruff related to the gut issues? Yeah, absolutely. Psoriasis is something, it is 99% relating to gut only, right? When you have more toxins in the gut, when your gut lining is damaged, right? And particularly the psoriasis is something which is more related to leaky gut, which means the inner layer of your intestines have been damaged. Because of that, you see all these bacteria, viruses, pathogens, and all these harmful substances are entering into your bloodstream and they are circulating in your body. And because of this condition, your immunity, your immune cells are confused between what to attack, what is the enemy and what is the friend, right? They does not understand. So when this condition exists in your body, that leads to psoriasis, right? So that is why it is very important to heal the gut. Okay. So when it comes to psoriasis, by healing the gut lining, by improving your gut bacteria, you can completely reverse the condition. Okay. We have so many cases where people were able to reverse even the psoriasis which they have been suffering for more than 15-20 years also, right? Yeah, heavy dandruff, very easy. Once you include the right dietary protocol, once you include the right amount of protein, okay, and include certain kinds of nutrients, important nutrients, you can completely reverse the dandruff issue. Heavy like hair fall, you can reverse that. Okay, so Shivraj is saying I paid the amount and again it is showing for payment. Okay, don't worry, Shivraj ji, you don't have to worry. My team is going to get in touch with you. Team, can you just contact Shivraj ji? He's saying that he has a problem with the payment. Okay, you don't have to worry. My team is going to get in touch with you. Okay. So how long shall we continue this detox process to cure it completely? So if you want to continue the detox process, some of these things you can continue for a very long time, for at least 1 to 2 months, okay, to get the benefit. And tomorrow I'm going to give clarity about it. Okay. And yeah, Todeti Ashok ji, congratulations. And okay, yeah, great. Yeah, so not much questions. Yeah, is Telugu language team available? Yeah, so we have different nutritionists and doctors, right? So most of our team will be able to speak in Telugu, right? There are some nutritionists who can speak Telugu, Tamil, as well as Hindi and Gujarati, Marathi, right? So all these languages are actually possible when it comes to consulting. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Only classes are in simple English, but regarding the consultation call, you can do it in your mother tongue. Okay, Hindi very comfortable, and any of these languages which I mentioned. Okay. Okay, so Yuvraj Chauhan. So Yuvraj Singh is asking, I missed the 15 minutes back session, so no idea all that. Okay, so Yuvraj, very simple. So since we completed the detox, we are going to enter into the healing. Healing is a personalized journey. It's a personalized and individualized approach where a doctor, nutritionist, and health coach is going to work with you one-on-one. Okay, you will have a call with the doctor, and you will have a follow-up call with the personalized nutritionist every single week. You will get the diet plan, you will get the supplementation plan, and all of your questions will be answered on a daily basis. You will have an app to track all of your food intakes and all of your reports and everything. Okay, we are going to handhold you till you reverse these digestive issues, till your gut lining is completely healed, till your absorption is completely improved, till you reach your peak health, the ultimate health. Okay, so the objective of this program is not only just to reverse these issues, but to take you to your peak health, ultimate health, through which you will be able to reverse not only just physical health issues. When it comes to mental issues like feeling fatigue and weakness, you can completely reverse that. You can improve the mood levels, right? And you can improve your focus, you can be more productive, right? Because health is everything, right? How many of you agree with me? If you have health, you will be able to focus on other areas. But if you are struggling in the health, right, what happens? You will not be able to even look at the other areas of life, right? So that is why it is very important to fix the health, to be able to improve the digestion, to improve the absorption, right? And ultimately to reach to your peak health. That is why it is very, very important to work on your health at least for minimum 3 months. Okay, if you are someone who is suffering from any kind of health issue, right? If you are someone who is attending this session, it means, right, it itself shows that definitely you need to work on your health, right? Yeah. So great. Yeah, my team has shared that we have almost filled the seats. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to announce. Tomorrow you will get the messages from our team. Okay. Who are all the people who get qualified for this program, who will continue their journey. Okay. So Satya Giriji, yeah, congratulations. We received your payment. And we have received so many payments. I cannot pronounce all the names here because I don't have the exact list over here. Okay, so you don't have to worry. All of the payments, whatever the people who enrolled for the program or people who applied for this program, we get all the numbers and we will reach out to you. Tomorrow you will get the message, and to by the end of the tomorrow you will get the confirmation messages from our side. Okay, no worries. And Prakash Kalai Saran. So Tamil language available. Yes, absolutely. We have a coach who can speak Tamil, right? So you can easily consult and you'll be able to do this program very easily. Yeah, Mati Tiranji. Yeah. So for both of you, yes, it is very much available. Okay. Uday Polymer City. Hi, yeah, we received your payment. Okay, congratulations. And yeah, so Chandrasekhar ji asking Kannada language. So that I don't know exactly. I need to check with my team. Okay, if any of our doctors, nutritionists, right, whether they can speak in Kannada. If not, at least you can speak in simple English, right? Very easy. Yeah, great, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Have a great sleep. Enjoy. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the chat box. And if you have any doubt regarding any of these things, you can just reach out to my team. Okay. What is the question? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Balaji. Thank you so much. Great. I hope everyone understand the entire journey, and I want each and every one of you to start the new year 2025 with new energy, and I hope everybody will fulfill your dreams and you will be able to live your life with health, wealth, and more happiness, right? So someone is asking, can I book now? Prakash Roshanji, yeah, you can just try. So if the link is working, you can pay, right? You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, Ranjit, Ranjit Devanaji, we have already received your payment. Okay, so great, don't worry. So you will get all the messages, all the information from our side. Okay, we will get in touch with you for the next 4 months. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, great. I think we are going to close the session and we are going to close the applications as well. So if you are someone who has any payment related issues because of internet, you are not able to pay despite of you want to enroll for the program, just reach out to my team. They will be able to help you. Okay, you don't have to worry. Okay, thank you everyone. Have a great sleep, enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't miss tomorrow morning session, yoga session, and tomorrow evening day 10 session. Okay, very important. Thank you, see you. Yeah.